Beware of this excuse. They want you to take more arm tickets with this BS excuse. So guys, apparently turbo cancers are now caused by Mr. 19. So that's a new study that they're going to start and find out where all of these turbo cancers are coming from, right? So they supposedly they don't know, or rather they're trying to treat us like we don't know what's actually causing it. Now, there are or have been a couple of people that have said that they know people who didn't take the Mr. 19 arm ticket but caught Mr. 19 and have turbo cancers. So they said they don't have anything on board, but they did have Mr. 19. And so I'm like, could that be it? Now, if that's in fact a cause, if Mr. 19's in fact a cause to accelerate a disease like that, that means, guys, that this is not a natural entity or disease. This is by no means something that was just in nature, that they have lied to us for years. This is something else. And that is the more infuriating part about this video that I'm doing, is because they are treating us like we are stupid. By sitting there and telling us that these turbo diseases are being caused by Mr. 19, that we're going to need, and this is like later in the article, we're going to need to possibly get boosted more or take more arm tickets to combat that. And that's if they do the study, and if the study has a connection to Mr. 19, which of course they're going to force that connection. They're not going to find it. They're going to write it out such like a story and then tell us, yes, Mr. 19 is causing turbo diseases and you guys are going to need to take more arm tickets. That's what it's going to lead to. Because there are plenty of people that I know, at least in the fire department, who are coming down with cancers and have all taken the arm ticket. Now, I don't know anybody in my circle that has come down with cancer and didn't take it. So, I mean, again, that's not to say that there isn't any. The problem with cancers, guys, is that there's a lot of things starting it as well. So not every cancer diagnosis is caused by the arm ticket. I know that and I understand that. I know that our food is causing it. The air we breathe, the technology around us is absolutely adding to it. We have seen an increase in cancers before the Mr. 19 arm ticket. We were watching it actually increase year over year. And then the arm ticket was introduced and then it spiked, like shot straight the hell up. So clearly that is also a cause. There are other causes out there, but they don't want to address any of the other causes, like the technology. Our cell phones, for example, Bluetooth, all of this stuff is adding to it, but they don't want to address it. The poison in our food, they don't want to address it. They want to sit there and treat us like morons and go, well, we're not sure. What else could it be? When we were on an all-natural diet, you saw very little cancer. Very, very little. I mean, like, not non-existent, but it was rare. It was so rare that when people had it, you were like, oh my God, and you actually felt bad and or crying. Now so many people are getting it, I'm like, all right, man, you'll make it through this. Like, my bedside manners with that shit is like not like it would have been 20 years ago. Somebody's like, oh, I got cancer. I'm like, you'll be okay. That's where I'm at now. Because most people will be okay. Now, if somebody goes, I have stage 4, whatever the fuck, I'm like, shit, man. You know, like, and now you know it's a lot more serious. And there are people, guys, that are playing the cancer card. Like, first of all, if I came down with cancer, you guys wouldn't know. You wouldn't know until you saw a memorial of me somewhere, and that would probably be it. But if I had some minor bullshit, I still wouldn't say anything, and I wouldn't play the woe is me card. I'd be like, all right, I'm going to fucking fight this tooth and nail. Now, clearly, if I do videos and I start to look like fucking Mobutu, all skinny and shit, then I would say something. But if it was something that I can get around or avoid and not tell you guys, I wouldn't. Just because it doesn't make sense. I don't need the pity party. Most people want that pity party, which is strange enough, I think, but a lot of people want the pity party, and there's some people, or rather few people, that don't. They'll get it and they won't say a fucking word. And then the next thing you know, they're dead. And you're like, what happened to him? Oh, he had cancer. Never said anything. Those are the people I respect because they're trying to keep people around them happy. They're trying to get through life and tackle this one day at a time. By telling people, you change people's perception of you. When you tell people, oh, I got cancer, and all of a sudden everybody feels bad for you, and they treat you like a retarded child. Nobody wants that. So a lot of people, well, the few people I know, we wouldn't say anything. Not the point of the video. The point of the video, guys, is that it's on the rise, and they're trying to focus or switch our focus from the arm ticket to Mr. 19 itself so that we could look at it and go, well, what if it is causing me? And listen, guys, I will entertain that. I will entertain that it could be a possibility, being that Mr. 19 was grown in a lab and not out of nature. I will entertain it because then it will lend to the theory that we all had of it being lab created. And being that we all know it was, and now we're watching cancer rates go up, and we start to make the connection, we're like, it could be, and listen, I believe it's the arm ticket, but if it's the arm ticket and Mr. 19, there's going to be a whole lot of dead motherfuckers in the near future. I mean, if you're looking on, not even Instagram, if you look up Newsbreak, and Newsbreak is a media source that I follow for like a lot of other shit, Newsbreak it can be far left or far right depending on the articles you read. But when I follow celebrities, every day there's a dead celebrity. And every day it's either suicide or cancer. So clearly, guys, there's something going on with either Mr. 19 or the arm ticket. I'm still going to lean on the arm ticket, but I'm open to Mr. 19 also being the cause because of where it was created. Anyway, guys, other than that, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.